This is the story of a chocolate, a boy, and a war criminal. After fleeing from city to city in the former Yugoslavia, 12-year-old Izudin Alic had finally made it. His family and others had been running from a campaign of genocide and made it to a UN safe zone, the village square outside Srebrenica. He was hiding with his family and grandfather in an old factory when a commotion outside drew his attention. He saw television cameras and children gathered around a group of soldiers. Surely this wasn't anything dangerous. Izudin snuck out of the factory and found himself face to face with a large man in a commanding uniform who, along with his soldiers, was giving out candy. And that was the moment he met the man who would later order the death of his father. The kind-looking man with the large forehead and distant eyes called out to him. Serbian General Ratko Mladic, the future butcher of Bosnia, gave him a chocolate.
Don't worry, not a strand of hair on your head will be harmed, my children. Don't worry one bit. Go stand with your sisters and mothers, and you'll be going somewhere safe.
And he was, but he and most of the other children would never see their fathers or older brothers alive again. The UN peacekeeping forces that were placed to protect the civilians were severely outnumbered and outgunned by Mladic's Bosnian Serbian troops. Dutch UN forces were found guilty by The Hague of being partially responsible for what happened next. By the end of the 5-day massacre, Mladic's troops had killed more than 8,000 Muslim boys and men in what's now known as the Srebrenica genocide.
Jer možda da sam ja bio i stariji, veći, znači, možda bi me i odvojili i ostao bi, znači, protiv čarama.